1820 meters. They're all set. They're off. A perfect start. The Gov gets away quickly, goes running for that lead. In behind him, Fee 5-4, Heart of Gold moving up on his outside. Homdre takes the widest route as they go into that clubhouse turn and have a mile ahead of them. And the Gov shows narrowly by the flare of a nostril over Fee 5-4. Homdre moves up to take on the Gov. Fee 5-4 settled back in third. Heart of Gold is a length and 3/4 back running in fourth. Alfusia races on the rail in fifth. Mark My Word is kept to the outside and the Bomber fit in between them. And Go My Robin but doing his running late as usual as they now run the back stretch and slip past the 6. Homdre has taken charge up front, tightly held up by a length and a long tail over Fee 5-4. The Gov and Heart of Gold race further back. In behind those, Mark My Word and the Bomber run together. Alfusia races next, some 6 lengths off the lead. And Go My Robin still a long way at the back as they make their way toward the final half mile. Homdre continues to bounce with the advantage over Fee 5-4. There goes Heart of Gold. Mark My Word makes a big move on the outside as they now run past the 7/16. The Bomber begins to make up ground. The Gov in behind him, then Alfusia and Go My Robin with a mountain to climb from there as the field now make their way passing the 5/16th. And Mark My Word, the winner of the Guineas, is now tackling Homdre as they come thundering into the stretch, and Mark My Word grabs the lead over Homdre. The Gov is racing over against the rail. In between horses, that's Heart of Gold racing out wide. It's the Bomber, but they come away toward the final furlong. Mark My Word and Homdre battling the Gov. Here's Heart of Gold and the Bomber. Go My Robin has made some progress, but still has a lot more to find. What a finish inside the final 16th. Homdre battling back over on the rail. Mark My Word coming with another rally along with the Gov. It's a 3-horse head bob. They've gone by the Gov, Mark My Word. And on the rail, that's Homdre. In behind them, Heart of Gold.
And owner Ilar Salute of Barbados. Eddie Arnaud picks up the commentary as Relampago makes his winning move, approaching the home turn.
Katya takes a narrow advantage over Thays. Here comes Relampago into third spot, then 2.5 lengths back to Soursop. On the inside of that one is the favourite Free Passage. Warm Maker is trying to make ground in races mid-pack at this time as they come to the final 300 metres, and Katya a leader by a length. Relampago is in second spot. 3 back to the other one. That's Free Passage. Then comes Stays and Soursop. Not today for Warmaker. They come inside the final 200 metres, and Katya is keeping on for pressure. Galvez is all over Relampago to reel him in as they come up towards the finishing line. And here comes the Jamaican Derby winner. Relampago goes by to score.
The first Jamaica Derby winner to race in TNT since Terremoto in 1998. Relampago makes a very strong run on the outside under good handling from Venezuela-born jockey Wilmer Galvez for the win. First time running at Santa Rosa Park, overtaking Cats here in deep stretch for the victory by a length at odds of 5-2. The favourite Free Passage gets third, trained by Anthony Nunes for owner Ilar Salute. Relampago clocks 1 minute 47.20 seconds for the 8.
All looks calm. They're off. Even start. Double the Honey. Gets the head in front. Burst of Energy now trying to chase. There goes Ron moving through horses. So Double the Honey has a narrow lead. Ron testing early as they go past the 5. 3.5 lengths back to Burst of Energy in the red with a white cap. Big Diva settled just a neck away down against the fence. Alexa's Song climbing up and goes. Emmanuel and Katie a further length back, and Cat for the King just trails. But at the moment, it's a 2-horse duel with Double the Honey showing now by almost 3/4 of a length over Ron, trying to get on terms as they arrive at the 3. They've slipped away by some 6 or 7 lengths over Burst of Energy. 2 back to Alexa's Song. Big Diva a further length and a half down on the rail, now joined by Emmanuel and Katie, and Cat for the King left at the back. But Double the Honey now increases the lead up front to 2 lengths over Ron, fighting hard against the fence. Burst of Energy further back in the centre, holding for third. Alexa's Song and Cat for the King left back against the fence. Forget the rest, but it's all Double the Honey at the furlong pole, being shown the right hand stick now by Omar Walker. Ron continues to fight, but left 2 legs down inside the final 16th. Double the Honey comes coasting in to take the first comfortably over Ron. Cat for the King, fair performance, runs on from the back to be third over Burst of Energy. Track clear for racing, they're off. Even start. Below the waist, takes off quickly. Run is in the center of horses. Mr. Zip now bursts through against the rail, and Mr. Zip has that lead by over a length over Alexa's Song. Run racing back in third, toward the outside below the waist, behind them in fourth. 2 lengths away to Burst of Energy racing in the red with the white sleeves. China crossing on the rail, overtaken narrowly by All About the Cash. Running the back stretch, about to leave it. A half a mile remaining, and Mr. Zip has that lead. A length and a half ahead of Run now gaining momentum on the outside, slipping down into second. There goes below the waist, hounding Run. Alexa's Song fades back into fourth. Burst of Energy asked to quicken up, needing to make up a 4.5 length deficit as they've run past the 3/8 pole. Further back to All About the Cash, and China crossing now out of it at the back as a Run will turn for home. Just the leader, harassed by below the waist. Mr. Zip left back on the rail in the red. Alexa's Song is in the center in the orange cap. Burst of Energy on the extreme outside. Run with the lead. Now beginning to head away from them. A furlong to run leads up by 2.5 lengths over below the waist. The rest all struggling in behind, but it's Run inside the final 16th, pouring it on under Paul Francis, and Run wins by almost 4. Below the waist has finished in second. Burst of Energy third. Alexa's Song fourth. In the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the third for Run. She's a 3-year-old bay filly by Lionheart. Technical analysis by a Grindstone. Bred Yoshio